we are still talking about shopping centers. And this session, we have two speakers. And the first one is Mr. Joseph Lukito Utojohardjo. Yes, he is an Indonesian, and he is the chairman of the estate experts based in Indonesia, particularly in Surabaya. Surabaya is the second largest city in Indonesia, also in the island of Java. I heard that Java may accommodate around 70% of population of Indonesia. This is a very huge and very populous island in Indonesia. Correct me if I am wrong. So the first speaker will be Mr. Joseph Lukito Utojohardjo. Yes. And the second speakers really honor as well my brother. We know each other. So Mr. Zaharin Ahmad Zamani. So he is our second speaker, and he is a shopping center expert and has a lot of experience on managing shopping centers in Kuala Lumpur in particular, and also in other places as well. So this is Mr. Zaharin, and he is also the co-owner of the Nexcap Property Consultant Company Limited in Kuala Lumpur, Indonesia. So these are the two speakers, and I also say something about the valuation of shopping centers, similar to what I presented last time. So we have around 1 hour, so maybe allow me to invite Mr. Joseph Lukito Utojohardjo to speak first. Maybe you can speak for some 15 to 30 minutes. You also have your slide. Do you want to show your own slide, or do you want us to help you show what is your preference?
Yes, please. I can share my my slide. Yeah.
Okay. So you show your own slide, right? Okay. Yeah, we will open for you to show your slide. Your background is really impressive, sir.
Very nice, huh? It's already open?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet.
Let me check.
Oh, not yet. Share screen, just a moment. Oh, you can happy to share from your side because it looks not connected.
You can share your slide now because
you can share from there. Okay.
Coming.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Maybe can click from the beginning, yeah.
Yes. You can make it full screen, sir.
Oh, I can manage from here, yeah. Sorry, because okay.
Yes.
Okay, firstly, thank you for this opportunity, Dr. Sopun. Yeah, I follow you and then follow all quite interesting about the property development, etc. Yeah, particularly in the valuation. And then for this time being, I'm Joseph Lukito Utojohardjo. Bit difficult to pronunciation is about Utojohardjo. I'm origin from Indonesia. I'm stay in Surabaya. As I mentioned, the second largest city in Indonesia. Yeah. Actually, Surabaya located in the East Java. Yeah, which we have bit different with the Jakarta as a metropolitan. Yeah, that's why it's quite interesting. Sharing actually today about how to manage a shopping center. Because if we talk about the shopping center in Surabaya, we have several name, yeah, like in Surabaya, some they call mall, yeah, some they call plaza, yeah, some they call a trade center. So many things with the specification, yeah. Mostly if a mall is a more a branded tenant, yeah. If plaza bit what we call a local brand, yeah, not what we call a more like a second class brand, yeah. But if trade center is a mix, yeah, usually it's a mix, it's a kiosk, etc. Yeah. But today I will be sharing how to manage a shopping center as a general. Yeah. Okay, the next slide, please. Okay. As a property management who manage the mall or shopping center, we must know who is our customer. Yeah. Our customer is mostly is a tenant, yeah, who renting in our mall. Yeah. Usually we divide it as a anchor tenant, yeah, and also a casual tenant, yeah. And then another one is a visitor, yeah, is our customer also. Because why? We as a shopping center management or manage a shopping center must be success to create a crowd in our mall. Why? Because there is a potential client, potential buyer for our tenant. Otherwise, they will complain, yeah, if quiet, etc. And then another one is a vendor. Yeah, vendor is our support. Yeah, our support. So it's like event, yeah, event, and then many things. As a vendor is our customer. So as a property management in shopping center, we divide it, and we must know who is our customer. We must identify who is our customer. Is the one that's the important thing. Yeah. And then if we know who is our customer, we must know what is your customer needs. Yeah, the next slide. What is your customer needs? Yeah, like the tenant. What's actually they want? What actually they need? Why they open the kiosk or they open the shop in our mall? Yeah, of course, number one is always sales. They willing to success in our mall. They not just only a branding in our mall, but also how to sell, yeah, how to success in the sales in our mall. Yeah, it is what is our customer needs. Yeah. And another one, maybe the next slide, please. Okay. Yeah. And the second thing's not just only a sales, yeah, but the important thing from sales is a profit. How is your tenant make a profit? Yeah. Also, how they can stable, not just only a periodic or seasonal, yeah, but sustainable client, and then how to what we call the as a tenant is a good a business, yeah. Our challenge actually when Monday until Thursday is a critical point when we manage a shopping mall. Because why? Usually is the mall is quiet. Yeah, the mall in Surabaya mostly in Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is the peak season. Yeah, it's a good time. But the challenge is how you manage the mall. Yeah, during on a Monday and the Thursday. Yeah, it's our challenge. And also if we call a sales, most of the visitor, yeah, based on our what we call survey, they they're boring. It's just only, oh, okay, see, I know already in the right side who is a tenant, left side, and then they are looking for the new experience in this mall. Yeah, is I will sharing after that. Yeah, how the customer behavior is changing. Yeah, after COVID-19. Yeah, is everything is changing. Yeah, so what is our customers looking for? One is a sales, of course, not just only sales, but must be a profit, and also this condition must be stable. Stable. I mean the sustainability of this what we call this business. Yeah, and we are the property management. How we can answer this what we call needs by one of our ways how to create the crowd of visitor. Yeah, because if a crowd visitor, we believe there's potential client. Yeah, potential leads, potential what we call sales for our tenant. Yeah, it is I think it's general. Yeah, every shopping center management know about that. Yeah, I'm not talk about the more technical, but it's a general. We are not talk about a small technical and specific one. Yeah, and then next moment. Okay, what is our challenge now? Yeah, we facing the challenge. One is a online marketplace. Yeah, we know. I don't know other country, but in Indonesia, yeah, particular in my place in Surabaya, during a COVID-19, online marketplace is it's very fantastic. Yeah, because why? People is a work from home. They are always using a smartphone. Compare when before a COVID, maybe they work and then okay using smartphone, but when the COVID period, mostly is they are at home, they do nothing, everything can be handled from home, and then they using the smartphone for the communication, for etc. And then we see many marketplaces open, yeah, and then this starting with a changing customer behavior from go to the shopping center for shopping, and currently most of them using a smartphone is a one of their what we call place to shopping. Yeah, which is we know in the online marketplace is easy practice anytime everywhere is a borderless. Yeah, I mean you cannot sleep. Okay, see, okay, I want buy something, or I will compare. Yeah, if we buy something, they can compare, etc. Because why? Everything is transparent. Yeah, everything can be see. Yeah, and also they are looking for the cheap one. Yeah, the cheap price. I mean, for standard product, one with others can see. Yeah, in the what we call marketplace. Yeah, and then another one is a many option. Yeah, many option. And then yeah, we know is it the promotion, and then payment portal is make what we call all the customer easy to do a shopping without going the shopping center. Yeah, it is one of our challenges now. Yeah, online marketplace is a one, and effect of this one is a new customer behavior. Yeah, they more activity. I mean, mostly the activity all is controlled by mobile or smartphone. Yeah, all is controlled in smartphone, and then they have virtual communities. Yeah, I mean, like today we have a webinar. Yeah, maybe this event never imaged before a COVID-19. Yeah, we are just thinking, okay, if we have a seminar, we must book the hotel, book a ballroom, etc. Blah blah blah. But with this technology, make everything easier, make everything cheap as long as you can use the technology as your tools. Yeah, that is our challenge. Yeah, challenges that facing now. Yeah. Okay. Next. Okay. And then another one. what is a phenomenon now? Yeah, I do a review and then I do an observation. Yeah, most of the tenant, yeah, most of the what we call yeah, we call a shop or etc. Yeah, looking for closer to the communities. Yeah, near. I mean, they cannot just only waiting for the people goes to the shopping center, but they go near with the communities. Yeah, I saw now near with my residential complex. Last time, never we find the mobile box, yeah, a caravan or food truck. Currently, is many food trucks there, not just only food truck, but they also do services also. Yeah, food truck last time just only okay, local brand, startup, etc. But in the last year, I saw it's a quite big brand like Pizza Hut, and then I saw another junk food, fast food. They open in the food truck. I cannot imagine, yeah, how they from what we call a proper in the shopping mall. Currently, they go closer to the residential complex. Yeah, one I mean to the communities. One of their target is a residential complex. Yeah, and then why they using the food truck, etc. When I do what we call survey, yeah, because it's movable. Yeah, I mean just only temporary and movable. I mean, it is one of the agility. Yeah, they cannot just only stay long time, etc. But as long as the response is good, they can what we call stay there. Maybe they can rent what we call a small shop, etc. Yeah, but mostly they use what we call mobile box because of temporary and movable. The second things about the standalone, yeah, we know that the mall is a quite what we call operating hours is 10 to 10, yeah, and then mall is actually they depending of who is the visitor, yeah. That's why I mentioned that this our critical point is during on Monday to Thursday. That's why they some of the client they have or they open a standalone building. When I do a survey, the reason is because it's a standalone, it's a 24 hours. Yeah. And then they can sell in the others target market. I mean, it's a new market. For example, yeah, I say it's a KFC. They have not just only a fried chicken, but currently they have a cafe. Yeah, they have 24 cafe. Yeah, and then they have a new market. Yeah, maybe people's at the night they are looking for the hot tea or hot cafe, etc. It's a 24 hours. Yeah, compared with the in the mall, it's quite what we call limited working hours. Yeah, it's the second thing. The number three we saw is a small but everywhere. I saw is some what we call a small shop, but they have a spreading is many actually in the city. Yeah, the concept is yeah like a 7-Eleven or something like in Indonesia we have Alpha, Indomaret, etc. They small but everywhere. So there is a one of what we call happen, yeah, currently in market, yeah. And then also in shopping mall, we know is a I give a note. There is a in Surabaya, yeah. I'm to a survey in Surabaya. Some of the mall currently have a struggling because a lot of tenant is not continuing for rental, yeah. Because why? Yeah, again because of the impact of the technology, yeah, impact of the marketplace, and also they cannot what we call fasting following the current trend condition. That's why they close. Some they last time maybe they have 3-4 branches, but currently just open 2 or maybe 1 as a representative. That's why the extra space in the mall mostly currently used as a church services, yeah, for sport and hobbies. Yeah, church is a dominant in the Surabaya because they take a quite big space. Yeah, and then why the shopping malls allow a church services? Because they give the impact mutual benefit to the mall. After the church service is many what we call attendance comes and then okay go to the food, go to the shopping, etc. Even just only a weekend, yeah. And sport also same, yeah. When they have an event, yeah, it will be crowd, yeah. It will crowd. Hobbies also, yeah. Even hobbies is more temporary compared with the church and sport, yeah. It's a phenomenon now. Is a what happened and is happening in Surabaya. So the next is how we handling or how we facing this condition. Okay, next please. Okay, Wirasome is a small one. It's a fact. Fact means a flexible. Yeah, it's a last time we have a good and proper tenancy mix. Currently, we cannot stick in our previous tenancy mix. We must be flexible. Yeah. Also for the traffic flow and operating hours. Some the client asks to open earlier. Yeah, because of some reason. Yeah, that's why we must flexible. It's what we call a shopping center management. Yeah. Second thing is an important thing is agility. Yeah, it's a very quick things. We cannot cannot if you what we call I mean our SOP, our regulation like this, our terms like this, kind of. If you are not a quick change, you're not the agility. I think standard cannot what we call interesting to rent in your shopping mall. Yeah, and also of course we must skillful in this what we call agility, not just only a quick change. Yeah, but we have we must have a skill. Okay, for example, last time is one of the big restaurant. Now the changing become a smaller, and then how we manage the extra space that we are not rent again. For example, okay, we invite like a temporary or junk food, yeah, quite what we call show no, we call like quite interesting junk food, and then we can share for the what we call for the facility, yeah, for the kitchen, for the what we call the chair. I mean, it's the space for client. It is one of the what we call the ability to quick change, the agility. I mean, we flexible when we must be agility. Of course, we must also have a creative. Yeah, we see is a many changing in the mall, and then who still survive in Surabaya. But if you conservative, they one by one, if your tenant they close and then the mall is quiet, not the many visitor come, etc. I think like or delight slowly the mall will be closed. Yeah, because mall is a managed mall or shopping center is quite what we call big cost, particularly in the facility, aircon, etc. Yeah, that's why we must creative some area what we call a renovate as an open area, outdoor area, yeah, and then renovate as like for teenager for new Gen Z activities. Must be creative something, yeah. And the thematic is important also during what we call creative, what we call create something, yeah. And then timing not just only a seasonal event, yeah, as I sharing before, it is to attract a crowd, yeah, and communities member. But also, we know some of the client more rent seasonal. I mean, some they cannot a long rent. Yeah, they don't want to take a what we call long lease. That's why there is must be creative to create some gimmick. We call it a gimmick. For example, okay, not pay the rental, but just only pay the gimmick plus something, or we can mix a package or something like that. So it's now is all is what we call it challenging. We call it challenging how to manage a shopping center. Okay, there is the short sharing from me. Is the last page, I think. Next is last page here. Yes. Okay. There is a small and sharing for me to discuss what happened in Surabaya. So at least Surabaya market in here to compare with your place. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much. Terima kasih. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Thank you. So this is a very great contribution from our first speaker, Mr. Joseph. You can call me Bruno. I also have Christian name, but I'm Catholic. I'm not a Catholic. So this is very interesting indeed. So I think I should move to the next speaker, Mr. Zaharin. You ready, Mr. Zaharin?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Dr. Sapon? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Can we share the screen?
Okay, we will help you share screen, right?
Yeah.
Or you want to share your screen yourself?
My screen, see how I can go.
For the time being, let me inform you that worldwide online shopping is now 20.1%. 20.1%. But amazingly, in Thailand, online shopping is now around 65%. Oh, more than offline shopping. Online shopping in Thailand is around 65%, leaving those offline 35% only. You may know that it is around 20 billion US dollar in a year. And you may know that in Thailand, maybe our colleagues can help Mr. Zaharin share the screen, please.น้ององค์หญิงช่วยหน่อย So I just tell you that in Bangkok, in Thailand, the 7-Eleven, you may know that we have 14,000 7-Eleven branches, 14,000 7-Eleven branches. Something like Indomaret, something like in Malaysia also have a lot. But this 14,000 every year, they can generate income around 14,000 billion and 300 million US dollar. So it is still less than online shopping. Online shopping, 20 billion US dollar, whereas the 7-Eleven 14,000 branches earn 14 billion. So this means that online shopping is a lot greater than even supermarket like convenience store like 7-Eleven. So this is some information. So your screen is here, Mr. Zaharin. You can carry on, please.
You can see my screen now?
Yes, sir. We can see you now.
Okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon and good evening. So
Good afternoon.
I share some experience on how to manage shopping center from my experience in managing the malls in Kuala Lumpur, especially. Okay, my slides, I have about 9 points for me to go through quickly about the management of shopping mall. Okay, to have a successfully manage a shopping mall, you need a good degree of knowledge and a lot of system that are required. Okay, as you can see from my slide here, okay, for the shopping center development and management, it is multifaceted and more complex proposition compared to other types of real estate development and management, such as residential and offices. And of course, the shopping center requires specialized set of skills, knowledge, capabilities, and also deliverables. Okay, the first point I want to touch today is financial management. In every shopping center that you manage, financial management is very important. It's the key points that I want to stress here. Okay, under financial management, there's a budget. So you have to create and maintain a detailed budget covering all aspects in the shopping mall, including maintenance, marketing, tenant-related expenses. And then the next one is the collection under financial management. Rent collection is to ensure that you have collect rent from tenants and you have to handle any delinquencies promptly. So because rental is very important because it's a revenue for the mall. So the rents not only you receive from tenants, you have Macom expenses per rent, and then you have other revenues like car park and so forth. So these are important ingredients. And of course, for any delinquency promptly, that means you have a good areas and credit control in your mall. Okay. And of course, other than that, the expense management. Okay. You want to manage the mall professionally, you must have a good property management system software, whereas you can monitor and control your operating expenses so that you can maximize your profitability. Okay, the next one is tenant relation. Okay, tenant is very important to the malls, especially when it comes to leasing. You have to attract and retain whatever mix of tenants that you have, that they can complement to each other and to meet the customer needs in the mall. So you can see some of the tenants, you can mix or a particular location in a cluster or other tenants. And these tenants mix can be within the same floor or different trade or different tenant mix based on the floor level. And of course, not only you have normal tenants, specialty tenants, you also have a large anchor tenants, main tenants, or we call that can draw customers to the shopping center. I think this is very important, where they can attract shoppers. And of course, when you want to have anchor tenants, make sure you have to select the location and customer demographic in the particular area that you manage. Okay, the next one is communication. Okay, you have to maintain open line of communication within the tenants so that you can address whatever their concerns, and then they have to ensure that they are successful in the mall. We have to let the tenant knows that you are available to talk to them whenever they need you. Okay, you have to treat them with respect and avoid any dispute arising thereof. And of course, under tenant relation, you need a support. You have to provide marketing support and other services to help the tenant thrive in the mall. Okay. This one is very important. This one, marketing and promotion. Oh, sorry. Marketing and promotion. The next one, in any shopping mall, you have to have events. So that means you have to organize event and promotion to attract through foot traffic, and of course to enhance the customer experience. So that means the shopping center should be effectively marketed to the customer base and matched to the local demographic in that particular location. So events such as you have festive season event, or you have festival, or you have concert, whatever, etc., to keep shoppers in the center, entertained. And also you have to create events during the weekdays and weekends and or during the holidays also. Another one, marketing promotion is advertising. So now you have various advertising channels, social media like Facebook, IG, TikTok, X, and whatever, And the local media also play an important role. It can be online or it can be printed media. These are the ways to promote the shopping center and its tenant. And on top of that, you must have loyalty program. So you have to implement loyalty program to encourage repeat visits or repeat customers. So this loyalty program mainly comes from rewards and then redeem whatever benefits for the shoppers. In the next slide is maintenance and management. This is the heart of the shopping mall. Maintenance and management, operation especially. So in order for the mall to operate, so the maintenance operation is very important, especially on the first point here, the facilities management. Make sure that you have a clean, safe, and well-maintained mall. That means you have to do a regular inspection and prompt repairs whenever it arises. Okay. Security. This one is also important to provide adequate security measures to ensure the safety of the customers and tenants to the mall. And utilities management, you have to efficiently manage utilities to control costs and to ensure a comfortable environment. Okay, from here, you need, because I mentioned earlier in the first points now on financial management, the operational budget is very important. So because it costs a lot of money to run a shopping center, and whatever expenses are goings must be well controlled. So because every day, when you run in the mall, maintenance and consumable costs such as electricity, gas, water, and whatever is a cost to the mall. And then of course the tenant and customer who comes to the mall expect good services and amenities within the shopping center, and they expect it to be a higher standard. So here I think if the mall have a digitalized FM system, for example, I give here is a integrated computerized management system, maintenance management system, CMMS. It's good to have the system. So it's in order to improve the operational efficiency and tenant satisfaction. Okay, the next one, number 5, customer service. This is also important. So that, especially when it comes to experience, the experience for the customer, you have to create a pleasant shopping environment with amenities such as rest area, clean restroom, and of course the facilities must be accessible within the mall. And of course, on top of that, for the service, you have to have this customer feedback also. You have to collect the feedback from the customer. You have to act the customer feedback to continually improve on the shopping experience, what they expect from them. So you have to collect all the feedback and you try to improve from there on. Number 6, the next one is technology integration. So this is where digital marketing is important. So you have to use these digital marketing tools. For example, in a mall, you have digital signage, so forth, and perform and platform to reach a broader audience. That means you have the good website for the mall where you can access information from there. And then other than website, probably you have hashtag, whatever. So this is the digital marketing that you can provide for them. And of course, the other one is e-commerce integration. This is to support the tenant in integrating e-commerce with the physical stores. So like what mentioned in the previous speaker, I think this one is very important, where I think the customer must have this omni-channel experience. That means customer can order online and pick up from the mall itself, or they can visit the physical store. So these two must have to complement each other in order to thrive. The next one I want to touch is analytics. Okay, from whatever system that you have in the technology, you have to use this data analytics to track the footfall, the sales pattern, and of course the customer preference to make informed decision. So that every shopping center should have tracking footfall, the foot traffic numbers, and also the customer counts at all the vendors within the mall. So make sure you have this, so that you can analyze on the mall performance. Number 7 is legal and regulatory compliance. Okay, regulation is to ensure that you comply with the local laws. Each country have their own laws and regulation related to property management, safety, and business operation. So you have to build the building have to get when the building is getting smarter and year by year. So there is a pressure to invest in sustainability. So these are important. This is part of the regulations. And the other one is lease agreement. So you have to draft and enforce lease agreement that protect the interest for both the shoppers, both the shopping center and its tenants. And number 8, monthly reports. Monthly reports. This is important. When you manage a shopping mall, you have to prepare shopping monthly reports. You have to prepare it on regular basis to produce as part of shopping center management control process. Okay, so this report normally consists of rental income, areas, age debtors, vacancy updates, tenant communication, lease obligation, and maintenance update. Because in every mall, you have your gross revenue. Okay, you have from the gross revenue, you have to less all the mall operating expenses in order to get the net income of the shopping mall. So I think this one, it is very important when you manage a shopping mall, so that you can keep track whatever is happening in the mall when you manage it. And lastly is the business plan. Okay, given all the above points that I mentioned earlier, okay, it's quite clear a shopping center business plan is required. Okay, number 9. The plan should normally be created before the beginning of any financial year. So that means you have to prepare at least about 3 months before the year end. You prepare the budget. And once you implement the budget for the following year, you have to track down, you have to track it thoroughly month by month. And then you have to adjust when it comes to the income expenditure dynamics, lease commission, and property maintenance. Okay, so it's easier when you have the plan. Make sure the plan is implemented successfully. And then in conclusion, I just mentioned here, okay, effective management requires a combination of strategic planning, efficient operation, and strong relationship with tenants and customers. So you have to regularly review and adopt any new strategies to the changing market condition, and customer preference is also crucial. And we must improve and grow our capabilities in managing the mall and any potential to meet ever-changing times and consumer preferences in the retail market. So in managing a mall is the evolving matter, so that you have to update yourself in ever-changing times and technology and customer preference. So I think with that, I end my brief presentation. Manage a shopping mall.
Thank you very much, Mr. Zaharin, for your very knowledgeable information and insight, like Mr. Joseph Lukito Utojohardjo. So Mr. Zaharin also, Mr. Zaharin Ahmad Zamani. Yes, thank you very much. So, so far as we understand, we have a lot of information, but like in Bangkok, for shopping center, we have to always review, also renovate, so that we can keep ourselves more competence to other shopping center around. If we have no move, if we have no changes, we will be in big trouble, because other competitors may come up to us, and that is a really important point. And for your information in Thailand เปิดของผมได้เลยครับ in Thailand you may know that we have many shopping centers however now we have only two major brands like Central and the Mall Central Group and the Mall Group. These are two major shopping centers. We also have some small shopping centers as well, and also in upcountry we also have some shopping center upcountry as well. However, these are the only two brands, so it is somewhat monopolized to some extent, and the strategy for our mall management เปิดของผมเลยครับ our mall management is that when they build a mall, they will also build condominiums or hotels around in the same complex, so that they can have another benefit of that. So these are what they are trying to do. ของผมสิครับ เปิดของผมสิครับ so far as we learn from Mr. Zaharin is that normally for shopping centers it is something like the today it is something like the total package. When we go there, everything must be there, and also in Thailand as well, we tend to be tourist destination, so that we have more customers, and also something like the meeting point and the gathering, and also education center and food and restaurant center or something. These are what happened for shopping centers in the world and also in Thailand as well. So for me, maybe we go to page number 3, please. So all these presentation will be sent to you as well, so you can download all the PowerPoint for your own uses as well. ไปหน้า 6 ครับ in this case you can see that these are the shopping centers that are in the same area, and we saw that the bigger one is more privileged, the smaller one will be dying. So this is the fact of the truth happening. Size does matters. Small is not beautiful so far. หน้าต่อไปครับ This is the largest shopping center, almost 50 years already. Now it is around 45 years. We value these properties almost 20 years ago for the lease expansion for another 20 years. The lease for the 20-year lease from 1998 to another 20 years, it is around 20 billion baht. 20 billion baht. It is around 20 billion baht. That is around 571 million US dollar for this shopping complex. And we also have to value something about the equipments, plants and machinery and equipments as well. That is a separate valuation for them. Next, อันต่อมา this is another shopping center around 300,000 square meters. So this is how to manage. And there is another smaller shopping center around there, maybe 200,000 square meters. But the smaller one, the 200,000 square meters are not in good shape because this one is bigger. So this is the problem for us. And next please. หน้าถัดไปครับ so we can see that this is the largest shopping centers. Tomorrow we will bring a group of Indonesian investors to have a look. This is around 500,000 square meters, really huge indeed, around less than around 5 million square feet. So 500,000 square meters. So this is a really big complex of shopping centers. Maybe we can get lost here, or maybe we can jogging around here. In this case, the value of this is around 1 billion US dollar, because this is a public company, so we can value this and disseminate the information that appear in the newspaper or something. So we value this, and it is around 1 billion US dollar. Really big, really huge shopping complex indeed. and it's still open, unlike a shopping center in other countries that may be in big trouble. And however หน้า 18 ครับหน้า 18 however you can see that in some area the shopping center might be in big trouble. I have to go faster because not much time. This is some shopping centers in Vientiane that we went to conduct the valuation. หน้า 19 we can see here that this is what they plan to be. However, it is not materialized. And หน้า 20 so you can see here that it is closed down and cannot be in operation since the beginning. So this is a big trouble, and they cannot sublet to other people as well. So this is a waste investment, and in this case, it won't be materialized. And in the future, maybe they have to sell to other investors. Otherwise, it cannot be stay like that. Because the problem of the cost is more and more because they have to borrow money from the bank or something. And หน้า 26 ครับ then I just summarize to go to the valuation of these shopping centers that we went to do the valuation. And then what we have to do is the ratio approach, ratio method. In the case that if we develop it and if we materialize it, if we complete it, and if it is functional, so how much is it? And then how much money we have to inject so that to make this shopping center lively. So this is what we have to value for this sort of properties. So this is the case. หน้า 27 ครับ Normally when we put pricing for spaces in shopping centers, like in Bangkok, we have a Ma Bun Krong Center that is a very MBK center. Many people know, many foreigners know. This place is a shopping center for foreigners and also for Thai people as well. So we build a model to estimate the price of each shopping centers, of each shopping space. Say kiosk, how much should it be? A big showroom for car showroom or furniture showroom, or maybe a food court or food centers or something. So different floors will be in different price. So it depends on the size of the space for rent, and also the floor. What is the in which floor? Some say something like the second floor maybe is the very best access, because they can cross from other shopping centers. And also, if it is near the entrance, maybe higher price, and also near the restroom or maybe other facilities. And also type of business, say some types of business maybe making more money, maybe they have more income, and also type of business, type of products and services. And also the lease term, if it is the lease term in Thailand, by law, we said that if it is less than 3 years, we have to no need to register our deed or our building certificates to the Department of Lands. But if it is over 3 years, we have to register the the building certificate to the Department of Lands. So in this case, if the lease is less than 3 years, the price may be quite high. But if we lease for 10 years, 20 years, or 30 years, the lease will be lower. And every year we just pay some small contract rent because we have to pay some down payment at the beginning. So these are some variables when we price the space in different locations, in different floor, in shopping centers. So this is the model that we use. And หน้า 28 ครับ หน้า 28 in the case of the valuation for the whole shopping centers, normally we, as we all know, we do this discounted cash flow for our shopping centers. And normally our shopping center will have a certain period of time, say maybe 30 years or 40 years or 50 years. Afterwards, they may have to knock down and renovate it, or maybe rebuild it, because the economic life will be no more. Apart from the decoration every 5 years, 10 years, but every 50 years or 40 years, maybe they have to demolish and build a new one, because the density will be changed. In the past, the floor area ratio maybe 5:1. Say the total land area maybe 10,000 square meters, 10,000 square meters, but the buildable area maybe 50,000 square meters. But right now, in many places, the floor area ratio may be 10:1, so they can build higher than 5:1. So they will demolish the previous one, the existing one, so that they can pave way for future development. So this is what we do. หน้า 30 ครับ page number 30 please. อันนี้เราจะเห็นได้ว่า in this case you can see that หน้า 30 ครับ we can see that this shopping centers is somewhat temporary. It is not so not a big building, not a strong or big building. Next หน้าต่อไปครับ next please. You can see it is here, and then next page หน้า 32 ครับ you can see that it now disappear, okay, because they knocked down already. Why they knocked down? It is because in that area it may not be good for shopping center. หน้าถัดไปครับ so right now it is a vacant piece of land waiting for new development. So the new development, it is not shopping center anymore. It will become something like high price condominiums. The price may be around 10,000 or 15,000 US dollar per square meter of condominium or owner occupied apartments. So this is the chain of uses. Shopping center might not be good for this particular area. So this is my brief presentation on the evaluation of this shopping center to share to you as well. หน้าสุดท้าย so these are information, and as I told you is that we will give you all these 3 PowerPoint to you afterwards. You can have a look later, because in my case we also have around 34 pages, but I cannot show all at this moment. So right now, if you have any question or any comments or any contribution, you are happy. We are happy to listen from you. Maybe anyone like to have any comments or something. Mr. Afra, Mr. Treat, I don't know where do you come from. Madam Harold, Whitney, Mr. Clayton Wade, Dr. Fatwa, Dr. Fatma, or Dr. Fatma from Iran. Yeah, far away from Iran.
Dr. Sopan?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes, please.
Could one of the gentlemen repeat what they think is the most important thing a successful shopping mall can do to share the consumer's interest with the online shopping? I think that's probably one of the biggest challenges and biggest questions. If one of them would like to reiterate that, that would be great.
Mr. Joseph and Mr. Zaharin, any of you would like to join? Would like to discuss on this? How shopping center can survive in the big wave of online marketing, online shopping.
Okay, I will try the sharing. Yeah,
Please.
Mr. Clayton. Yeah, are you from US, right?
I've been in Thailand over 30 years, but originally, yes, sir.
Okay. Actually, it's online currently everywhere. What we call and you know a TikTok, right? In Indonesia, quite a familiar TikTok, and also the good things TikTok can be communicate with the. Last time if a shopping center, online cannot what we call communicate, but now with the live TikTok or something like that, they can communicate even by WhatsApp. Yeah, how to not saying anticipate, but we must creative. Yeah, in the mall. Yeah, the only what we call the unique the point that we can what we call compete with the online. It is for 2 things. One is for the entertainment. Yeah, Second things for the restaurant, which in this area, in this part, we sell the atmosphere, which is the atmosphere cannot sell by online. You got my point, right? Yeah, this is one of the point. Otherwise, that's why creative and many events, etc. Because we sell the atmosphere. In the future, we predict that the mall will become a one places for physically activity. Yeah, either entertain, either family restaurant, for like a wedding or event, etc., for the exhibition, etc., which is cannot handled by online. Yeah, it is for me. It is clear. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir. What about you, Mr. Zaharin? How to tackle with online marketing for shopping centers?
Okay. For shopping center nowadays, people are looking for experiential shopping. So people go there not only for shopping, they go there for other things like like F&B. They go for dining, lunch, whatever. And other than shopping, there should be have a sports complex, outlet for sports, and some probably can use some for education. So you have to have this everything in a mall, and of course, but nowadays, due to experiential shopping, as I mentioned earlier, experiential omni-channel. Because earlier on, because of COVID, people start purchasing goods online. They purchase online. So now the people after the COVID has changed. They, not only they do online shopping, but they also do physical shopping as well. So that they can see, they can feel, they can touch compared to online.
Yeah.
But these two must merge and mesh together in order to be successful in a mall. But of course, not only you go there for just for shopping or for the retail outlets, but we have all this in a mall. As I mentioned earlier, experiential shopping, so that we have entertainment, you have F&B, you have sports, education, all inside the mall. That's the way for the next stage to go for a successful shopping center.
Any other question or any other comment so far, so that we can learn from some greeting from Laos. Mr. Tony is here, okay, and Mr. Someone else. Can you share the recording later? I will share you the recording later. Dr. Fatma from Iran or Saudi Arabia. Yeah. Okay. Greeting from President of VFC in India is also here. Yes. Any other question or any comment so far? Thank you, Mr. Clayton, for your question. Yes.
You're welcome. It's been great today. Really appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Rio Sugiato from the Philippines. Any comments so far? Mr. Tawaliak from Japan. Any comment so far? Okay. So these three papers will be so that you can download it. And also for this session, we will put it in YouTube so that you can come and listen to it later on. And this is what we try to have for this coming this role of our VFC World Council of Experts. Okay, and for your information, allow me to inform you that on Tuesday, June 4th, on Tuesday, June 4th, at this time, 4 o'clock in Bangkok and 5 o'clock in Manila time, we will have another webinar on how to be successful in business. The case of Filipino Homes. Filipino Homes is one of the largest broker companies, real estate broker company by Mr. Anthony Lukito. He is expanding to Dubai, to Thailand, to Japan, and many other countries. Something like Keller Williams in the US, something like Century 21, something like ERA, but this is the one from the Philippines. Their success is very great. So I invite this gentleman, Mr. Anthony, to share this event. And in another case is that in the same month of June, on June 25th, at the same time, we also have experience of Nusantara. Nusantara is the new capital city of Indonesia, the new national capital of Indonesia. So we will learn how they will be built, how they built it, and whether it will be successful. Many cases it might not be really successful, like we have Canberra, and also we have Sydney. Sydney may be the capital city in terms of economy, but Canberra may be in the case of administration, but it is not a really big deal. And also we have New York, and we have Washington DC. We have in many other countries as well, even Myanmar. We have Naypyidaw and Yangon or something. So we will learn from these two gentlemen, Mr. Rusmin Lawin and Mr. Saribua Siahan, something about this. So book your date on 25th of June. And also another case in the case of June the 4th, in the case of Mr. Anthony Oraris Luterio, something. So he will be telling us how he can be really successful in expanding. This is really amazing indeed. So hope all of us will come back again. I will inform you as well, because you came to our webinar already. You give us some email so that we can send it back to you. Okay, so for the time being, for today, maybe I just say bye-bye to all of you. Mr. Zaharin said that group chat, yeah, you're welcome. Okay, so thank you very much for both of our speaker, Mr. Joseph Lukito Utojohardjo, and also Mr. Zaharin Ahmad Zamani, and all of our participants here. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye. Terima kasih. Yeah.